What is good? What is good? Your boy Rich Everything checking in again. Is it a different day? No. So if you just saw that video that just went up, today is the 29th. So guess what? I just dropped the video doing a review on the Bauer impact wrench, of course. So now, on to the next. I know on my last video I said I was going outside to mess with these door panels, but I really want to get these things right here on now. So guess what? We about to get into this thing real quick. So y'all stay tuned. So YouTube, see the box Chevy right here. We're going over here to the work truck for a second. Door unlock. I have to reach in and unlock my front door. YouTube, man, I was at the pick and pull today, man, looking for some seats. And then y'all ain't gonna believe this. I open up the door in the car, man, and I got jumped, man. I got jumped by some walls. Them jokers tore me up. Y'all want to know what I'm looking for inside here? This is what I'm looking for. I need these. So we're gonna go right on back here to the back. We're gonna back to the back to the back to the back. YouTube. That's the box Chevy right there. Can't wait to get that thing done, man. But, see, the seats was already done once, but that's old. All that got to get stripped out. And guess who did that? Me, by myself. So, matter of fact, let me open this thing up. Hopefully ain't no walls in this damn door. Excuse my language. No walls in the door panels. They getting stripped off. Making new door panels. I'm gonna decide whether or not I want to go back with these pieces right there. So we might do a little something different. I'm looking at this door now, and I'm really trying to debate, because we might go back with this handle. We might change this right here up depending on the design. But yeah, all this coming off. These door panels been on here for quite a while. The only thing I don't like about using the chipboard is this is what happens with the chipboard. That's what happens with the chipboard. You run into that problem, that little bit of swelling once you let it sit up. There go your seats right there. So y'all see the stitching that's in that thing. And believe it or not, your boy didn't have no type of upholstery practice, no nothing. But with that being said, while we standing right here, new carpet, you can look up under here and you can tell that we ain't dealing with much too bad. We got a little stuff we got to get in here and like clean up, but we ain't got no rust, no nothing we dealing with. So that's how we doing that. I got Jade out here harassing me, man. Okay, so she had to come out here and tell me that we're cutting grass tomorrow. So we ain't cutting grass today. That means that I got a break. I can really get out here and grind on this motor, pull these door panels out now. So with that said, man, y'all stay tuned, man. I'm gonna go back here to the shed for a second. Okay, you two, got a lot going on, man. It's just some plastic work on this dash right here. I got a nice dash for a customer. One thing I like to do is I like to give my customers quality. So with that being said, you know, everything you get, you got to understand you're getting it from a pick and pull. Even though you wouldn't have been able to see it because it's under the bottom of the dash, I still wanted to reinforce that. So I actually took my solder iron and plastic welded back together, and then I went back with my JB Well clear well so I could actually get it a little bit more stronger. You know, same thing right here. You know, just like I say, some little scratches, like little tiny cracks, but you don't want them to run. Did the same thing right there. That's gray JB well right there. Same thing right there. That's pretty much it that I got going on with that. But what I did on the front side of it, just use some hot glue. Hot glued it so it'll stay in place straight, and then slam my JB well on it. But let's get back to work, man. Come back up here to the front of the house for a quick sec. Damn, I need to clean this truck. But it's the work truck, so it don't matter. And we're going to back the work truck up back here. In the back, where we at? Get around the back of this house. Hopefully off in the cut without hitting anything. So, do this right here so I can get closer to the tools and stuff. When I do it, just wind my windows down. Toolbox and all in here, so see I got the plywood in the back for the door panel for the box. Yeah, cut this thing off, man. Alright, the shed already open, so I'm gonna show y'all what we got going on. Yeah, went ahead and brought them things out. Got some shop towels, man. Got tired of grabbing my rags and stuff, so I got some shop towels or whatnot. Got one bolt inside my rocker holder. Little shop towel, so we can clean everything up. And y'all see how junky in here be, so ain't much space, but a little something to work with. As you can see, move the stuff right here out the way, and we're gonna get to it. Clear plastic bag over this thing so nothing don't get in it. As you can see, so everything's still looking clean. Remember, I still gotta torque these right here down, so I gotta look up the specs for those to torque those down. These little pins right here, they go inside the block right now. If you got these right here, if you got these pins right here, and you gotta take them out, when you breaking your engine down, and like I did, cause I set mine in front of the truck. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So I just taking it, give it a little gentle tap, so I make sure to sit down in there, nice and flush. Little gentle tap. That's all it takes. Cause they expanded out, so. All right, so we got all 4 of them pins in there, and we sit that over here right quick. So the next thing we want to do is we want to find the torque for these here. We're gonna go ahead and torque them down before we sit the heads on here. We also gonna take our shop towel, some brake cleaner, and we're gonna clean up the surface before we even put the gasket, head gasket on here. Me being me, I go back in there and I'm gonna get, well, I could wait, but you know, I'm gonna drop some more lube in there where my lifters and stuff at. So that'll be that. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna look up the torque specs for these right here. And these are actually 10s. We're gonna go ahead and torque these lifter trays down, and then we're gonna wipe this block up and go from there. Y'all stay tuned for a second, because I gotta use this phone to look up the torque specs. This is my gasket right here. So you can see how I sit, all my holes. And these right here, the little tiny holes, these what I'm talking about. All of these right here sit over your water jackets right there. I can't lie to you. I'm used to seeing the head gasket with the openings a little bigger than that right there. So I'm gonna look at that right quick just to kind of see what we got going on with that. On that anyway. But yeah, that's it. Same thing on the other side. Lifter trays in there, you can see. Nice little cover over the lifter tray. So you got that pressure. And that's another thing, that pressure that sits down right there on top of that lifter tray where your bolt's at. And also you got a cover right there to cover your bolt. So I like that. Same thing on the other side. You know, nice fit. Everything's sitting on my dials right now. Before you bolt these heads up, well, before I bolt the heads up, I go back in here. I'm gonna take me a rag and just gently go inside my cylinders right quick. Make sure I ain't got no kind of debris whatsoever in there. So yeah, y'all stay tuned, because I gotta grab the bolts. I'm gonna wipe these out right quick, and then we're gonna sit these heads on there. Bolts at the house. We ain't got the bolts at the house. We ain't got the bolts at the house. Brought y'all this right here. You see that right there? domesticgaskets@hotmail.com. Y'all can email them or whatever y'all want to do. That's the part number right there. I did find this online, so if I remember, I will try to put the link in the comments. If I don't put the link in the comments, y'all get at me and I will actually send y'all the links. Or I said in the comments, in the description, my bad. You can see right there, total $106.92. That was for the whole kit. I got everything in this thing, man, from top of the engine all the way down, man. I know a lot of y'all probably looking like, why you ain't going ARP? Well, you know what I'm saying? This is a budget bill to start with. I ain't trying to be cheap, but it is what it is. Got some more Permatex lube. Got the Permatex lube. I'm going to drop a little bit of that down in there inside my lifter trays, so I could just have a little bit sitting on the top whenever we drop them rods inside there. Also went in the house. I don't know if y'all saw the last video, but I had to get me a little impact wrench, 20 volt, Harbor Freight, Bauer. So we're gonna see how this thing do. I'm gonna just use that to run the bolts down. So with that being said, y'all give me a second. I'm gonna grab one of these heads. I'm gonna put the camera back over here on the side. I'm gonna grab one of these heads and go ahead and sit it on the block. And what I try to do is I try to go ahead and, well, I might do this side right here first, and then as I sit this side right here on the block, we'll just kind of go from there or whatnot. But, you know, just to, let's just work. Yep, so we're about to sit these heads down on here. We actually got the pins. We got the pins that's gonna hold the heads up, but I'm safe and sorry. Bust one of these packs right here, but I went in there, still ain't got my blade like I was supposed to have. What you got going on? Jada out here messing with me about butter. I don't know what she needs butter for.
Where am I mixing potatoes?
Okay, use your mama butter in there. She got butter. Yes, it is. You see this, man? This is what happens when I'm trying to work.
There's no butter in there.
Okay, we're going to discuss that later on about the butter. We're going to, YouTube, I'm going to put these heads on for y'all. She going to get this butter in a few minutes. So with that being said, we'll go get some butter in a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing with YouTube right now. Please. Thank you. I love you too. So let's go ahead and get these heads on here, YouTube. You know. So YouTube, this is what we're gonna do. You see me grabbing that and putting that in there? I know for a fact we're not gonna make this mistake. We wipe one part off, we're gonna wipe the other part off. Now, we're gonna make this easy on me because what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna actually take this. If y'all hold on for a second. I'll sit this right here for a quick little second. I'm gonna grab my towel and just spray my whole bottom off. So I can just wipe this thing off. Get the oil off of it. Surface. Okay, so just my head right here, YouTube. See how nice and pretty that thing is, YouTube. Shout out to my machine shop, man. Jordan's Performance. They actually will clean that thing up for me. So, and we'll see if we can set these things down on here. We got them sat down. With that being said, I'm trying to figure if I got the right bolts out of the bag right now. I don't think I got the right bolts out of the bag right now, YouTube. But guess what we gonna do? We gonna grab these small bolts. And I'm just trying to make sure my head don't, it ain't going no place, but I'm trying to make sure it don't slide off anyway, so. Stick a bolt into these top holes right here. So there's 5 small bolts on the top hole. We go ahead and right here you got a steam port. Take the steam port valve right there. Grab me another little towel right quick. Wipe the face off. Number 10. So I said we was gonna use my impact to run these things down, but I'm just putting this top bolt in here so I know where I stand as far as this head sitting on here nice while I go ahead and put the other head on there. And then we can get the longer bolts in there. Okay. So voila, there you have it. Alright. We are gonna speed this thing up just a little bit. Matter of fact, y'all stay tuned. Let me go ahead and bust this thing right here down. Get these bolts tightened down in here so we can go ahead and get this done. This is a lot of the problem why I can't speed my job up, because I be catering to YouTube, wanting y'all to see a lot of this stuff, but I'll show y'all when I get to talking and all of that. Hold on. So we got just a little dilemma, nothing bad. One thing I will say is we got the small bolts across the top right here, as you can see. One of the biggest problems is, and it's really kind of on me, because they ask you what kind of bolts you need when you order, and they sent me the wrong bolts. So I actually looked back at my order, and they sent the wrong bolts. But I should have checked these right here as soon as I got them in, because I got the old bolts. So I should have just lined the old, or put one of the old bolts beside these bolts right here, just to see if they would match up. And so with that being said, yep, just sent them an email, quick response back. So mad love to Domestic Gaskets. They're gonna go ahead and they're gonna send me out, well, you know, they always say 1 day air, but they're gonna ship these bolts right here to me. Try to ship it to me extra quick. So, man, I guess we just kind of, you know, at a point to where we got to stop right now. Everything else so far so good is on the engine, though. I mean, as you can see, this whole thing together. It's just we got to get them bolts in heads and torque them down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna come across my exhaust hole and my actual holes up top right here for my intake, and I'm gonna just put some tape on them for right now, and go ahead and put the bag back on this thing, and I guess we gonna move on to the next project. We still got a little bit of daylight, so I guess I'll be able to go ahead and take these door panels off this door and go ahead and start marking up some door panels. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize to y'all early, because I thought I was gonna bust this thing right here all the way down today, man. But it's always something, man. It's always something. And this part of engine building, I'm glad y'all got a chance to actually see this right here, this part right here, because that's where you actually have to like really pay attention when you ordering stuff, and make sure when you do get your stuff, you go through it, you check it or whatnot. I can't lie, everything so far from top to bottom, gaskets, everything was perfect. Heads, bolts, like I say, were just wrong, and they do have different head bolts from the from different motors, different blocks, I should say. But yeah, just the head bolts. That's it. So with that being said, man, we're just gonna kind of shut that thing down tonight. I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, we there. We there. We are there. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to the good Lord, man. Thanks to Machine Shop. Who else, man? Thanks to my buddy Jamal, you know what I'm saying, for staying down with me and making sure I push through the bill. Thanks to my buddy Caleb, KT, you know what I'm saying. Mad shout out, you know what I'm saying. Harbor Freight, I know y'all ain't want to sponsor me, but man, I'm spending all my money with y'all. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, but you know, mad love to Harbor Freight, man, because, you know, I went there. Tool after tool after tool, bought that, man, got this thing done, man. George's Performance, y'all know y'all get big thanks, you know what I'm saying. That's Machine Shop. That's who do all of my horning on my block, my cleaning, period, head decking, all that other good stuff. Domestic gaskets again. So y'all see it, man. Engine bill. That's pretty much it. We get these bolts in, we torque these heads down, we put these rocker arms on, and we gonna have this baby all wrapped up, man. With that being said, man, y'all know what y'all do, man. Push that like button, push the subscribe button, hit that bell for them push notifications. Follow your boy on Instagram at rich_everything with an A. Toot is not out here today. So we grinding, man. I told y'all, man, that I was gonna push through it, and we doing it. So it is what it is, man. Your boy Rich Everything, man. Sign it out, man. Yeah.
Picture me rolling, box Chevy with them things on it. LS engine sounding like it's choking. No Corona, just that cam on that good gas. She love the way that turbo sound when we going fast.